folks, welcome back to yet another video. This time we're going to take a look at what Football Manager 2020 thinks will happen with the England squad for the major tournament next summer. As we now know, 20 of the final 24 teams have made themselves through, and what we're going to do over the next few days is take a little look at what the programme, which is obviously can be used as a guide a little bit, you know, a little bit of a sneaky peek look at what is likely to happen, obviously, both in my bizarro world and in the real world. Injuries and suspensions and all that kind of good stuff could hinder certain players getting selected. Now, I want everyone to know that over the next few days, I will be doing all the major nations, all the 20 countries that have been confirmed, but I'm going to be using the same sort of file here. So if, for example, Aaron Ramsey clashes with Harry Kane and they both break each other's legs, then, you know, it's from the same sort of file. So just want to let that know. So without further ado, we're going to jump in and take a little look at what the computer thinks will happen. Now, before that, in fact, we're actually going to take a look at the current England squad that has been posted on the on their website. Now, this is recording on the 19th of November. Obviously, England are through. They've confirmed and over the line. But these are the last crop of players that were selected by Gareth Southgate. And I'm sure that will change when the team becomes announced in May. So let's jump over and take a little look at that England squad. Here we go. So here it is. So their squad included, this was for the games against Kosovo. Who else did they play? They battered, anyway, the recent games. So Jordan Pickford, Nick Pope, Dean Henderson was between the sticks, Ben Chilwell, Harry Maguire, Danny Rose, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Tyrone Mings, Kieran Trippier, Tomori from Chelsea, John Stones, Declan Rice, Mason Mount, Harry Winks, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, James Maddison, Harry Kane, Jadon Sancho, Raheem Sterling, Callum Wilson, Marcus Rashford, Tammy Abraham, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and there he is, the gaffer, Gareth Southgate. Now, meanwhile, on my channel, I've made my own predictions for the 23-man squad for the Euro 2020 next summer. I've made my picks who I think will get selected and who won't get selected, and it does differ from the main squad, so make sure you check that sucker out. I'll stick a link in the old description down below. But what about Football Manager, hey? And again, I've just had dental surgery, so my Fs, my 5s, and all those kind of stuff is a little bit sloppy, so bear with me as we take a little look at England. Now, what I'm going to do here is go through player by player. I won't show you the full load until the end. So we'll do one by one, take a look at the squad and see what you think. See how close to the money it will be. So first up, we have Jack Butland. That's right. Who forgot about him? Yeah, he's been playing in the Championship for Stoke. And in actual fact, in this simulation, he's actually on loan at Derby County. They paid a fee for him to be loaned. It looks like he played the last season, so the new season he'll be with Derby. Next up we have, if this works, we have Ben Chilwell. He's over the line. Ben Chilwell is in the squad. Let me just double check on that sucker. Yes, there he is. But no, Jack Butland. So he's obviously contracted to Leicester City. That has not changed in this bizarro world. He had a decent season last season, called to this FM Wilderness. Next up, we have Eric Dyer at Tottenham Hotspur, 26 years of age. Again, he is not featured in the actual squad as of recording. He did not get selected by Southgate. My man's all over the place. I'm blaming the dentist on this one. So Eric Dyer's in. So he makes the grade. Also in is Joe Gomez. Obviously had a bit of a Barney with Sterling quite recently. He was in the squad of last recording. Did he withdraw? I don't know. I don't see him in there. In fact, no, I don't see him. Don't see him, but he was in there, but he had to be withdrew. So, Football Manager 2020 thinks Joe Gomez will be going to the major tournament next summer. Next up, we have Jack Grealish. He gets into the squad, according to Football Manager as well. He's currently still in the books at Aston Villa in this bizarro world. He is wanted by Tottenham. That was a situation that was in the real world as well. Pretty decent season for Aston Villa as well, scoring 9 goals in this this experiment. Next up, we have Jordan Henderson, again contracted by Liverpool. He's in the squad, I believe, or was he picked up with an injury? He was not in this squad. But I'm sure he'll get picked for the real team. But Jordan Henderson makes it still with Liverpool. And again, decent season for him, 7.16 on average per games for Liverpool. Next up, we have Harry Kane, obviously goal scoring extraordinaire. He's in here, valued at 85 million. He's actually at Liverpool in this simulation. How mad is that? They spent 114 million on Harry Kane to represent their moving forward. So crazy stuff what can happen on Football Manager. And moving forward, we have Ruben Loftus-Cheek. I didn't see his name in the squad either. He's actually on the books at Chelsea. Decent season as well. Last season 7.04. Anything above a 7 is solid. Everything else is pretty bum average. Moving on, we have Harry Maguire, obviously Slabhead. Did make the move in the real world last summer. From Leicester to Manchester United, 7.09 average. Big signing, 18 million. He's there. He goes to the tournament. As does Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Obviously, new lease of life after a switch from Arsenal to Liverpool. Had a bit of a rough start to his career with Liverpool, but a decent season last season. 21 games, 5 goals, 7.02 on average. He makes the crop. As does Jordan Pickford, obviously England's number one, according to this. He's got the number 1 jersey, still with Everton, 120 grand a week. Conceded 42 goals last season, 6.75 average. That's okay, I guess, on the grand scheme of things. Goalkeepers tend to not have the highest of ratings in this. Next up, we have Nick Pope. Again, that was something that we saw from the actual England squad. He's still with Burnley, 18.5 million rated. Just the 1 cap to his name so far, so he's definitely a standby keeper. Again, 6.77 average rated with Burnley, who are still in the Premier League. Again, dang it. Next up, we have Marcus Rashford. I did see him there. He's in the extra squad as of recording. 22 years of age, 9 goals, 41 caps for England in this simulation. 11 goals last season, 7.16 on average. Basically scored every 2. So Trashford's in there. Next up, we have Chris Smalling, who bizarrely is back in the England fold after his decent loan at Roma. Looks like it goes into a second season, does it? Or they must be still just wrapping up their campaign. 7.03 on average. Again, decent turnout. You never know. I wouldn't rule that one out. It would be a long shot for me to see Smalling get in there. But you never know. Raheem Sterling obviously was a no-brainer. He had to be in there. In some regard, £78 million rated, 25 years old, still got a whole good 4, 5, 6 years at the helm, I'm sure, with England. 13 goals last season, 7.51 average, very decent season for Sterling. Moving forward, John Stones is in there, 26 years of age. I'm not the biggest fan of John Stones. Played 29 times for Manchester City, 7.13 average, so he must have had a decent season for them. It's highly likely that he will make the squad as well, so I wouldn't bat against that bad boy. Moving on, we have Fiaco Tomori. He was in the squad earlier in the real world, and in this one he is there as well, 22 years of age, defying all expectations after his first season on loan. It was an amazing season on loan with Derby. He had a decent season with Chelsea this time out in this bizarre world, 6.90 average, which is decent. You can play right side of defence as well as wing back if you want to go there. Carl Walker does make it. If you check my simulation, he might also make it in my predictions as well. Contracted to Manchester City as well, 30 years of age. He's a good age. Only played 17 games in this simulation, scoring 1 goal, 1 assist, 6.79 average rating. But he makes it as, again, versatile at the back. They have him down as a right back here, but he can play centre back as we've seen with Manchester City. Harry Winks, he gets into the squad as well, 24 years of age, with Tottenham Hotspur, £33 million rated, 12 caps so far with us in this bizarro universe, 6.73 average, not the greatest campaign, 26 games for him this season, but he goes to the tournament. Tammy Abraham is there as well, £66 million rated, scoring 3 goals, 8 caps thus far in this bizarro world. 10 goals for Chelsea in the Premier League this season, 6.97 average rated. It's not great, but it'll do. I wonder who else he's up there against. Trent Alexander-Arnold is in as well. 21 years of age. He seems like he's been playing for ages. Amazing statistics, £67 million rated. And he had a great season as well with Liverpool, 7.13, 26 games played in the Premier League. You can also, if you click on that, you can also see he played 45 games total in all competitions. So, yeah, let's not say he's just played 26 games. Dele Alli does go to the Euro 2020s, according to this FM simulation, with Spurs, 61 games, only 24 years of age. Good season, very good season. 8 goals, 4 assists, a 7.26 average rating as well. So, Dele Alli goes. Ryan Bertrand goes as well. So, he must be beating the likes of Shaw for the left back berth, obviously with Southampton. He can play centre back according to this as well. 30 years of age, probably is. Maybe he can squeeze in for the next World Cup in Qatar. I don't know. Maybe that's what we'll do next. We'll take a little look at the what the FM thinks will happen for Qatar squad. But anyway, an okay season for Southampton, 6.95 average rated. He goes to Euro 2020. And there it is. And that's Jack Butland back in the game, boys. Back in the game. So let's take a look at the team as a whole. There they are. The three goalkeepers. Butland, Pickford, Pope, Maguire, Stone, Smalling, Kyle Walker, Tomori, Alexander-Arnold, Dyer, Bertrand, Gomez, Chilwell. It's quite a lot of defence in that team with Jordan Henderson, Harry Weeks, Loftus-Cheek, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Sterling, Grealish, Rashford, Dele Alli, Kane and Abraham. Now, the most notable absentees for me, I would say, are Callum Wilson. He's not in there. Jadon Sancho doesn't make it either, which is very, very shocking. James Maddison doesn't get in the team either. Declan Rice, no bueno. Neither does James Maddison or Mason Mount. As for the defenders, Tyrone Mings, Kieran Trippier, Danny Rose also don't make it, and neither does Dean Henderson. So that's what FM thinks. What about you guys? Have you simulated it yourself? Give me your verdicts of what your simulation has put in there for the England squad for 2020 next summer. Looking forward to it. And if you did enjoy this little video, make sure you give it a smash the thumbs up, and also make sure you smash the subscribe, because I've got plenty more of these bad boys coming at you over the next 20 to probably 20 days. We're going to be doing each and every one of the nations, including those complicated mouth-savouring Russians and Ukrainians and the Czechs as well. They're going to be tongue twisters, I'm sure, but I'm going to have them all here right under one roof. And hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time for another one. Till then, smash the thumbs up, smash the subscribe. Plenty more football content coming right up. Ciao. Thanks again for watching. Please like, share, and most importantly, hit the subscribe button to keep you bang up to date. All things Blackburn Rovers related, Championship related, football related. We've got it all covered right under one roof. And while I still have you, please be sure to check out some of the old videos scattered along here. I hope.